People don't know this, but once Wayne was rapping and saying, I just signed a chick named Nicki Minaj and all that stuff, and he did songs with me for my mixtapes, but I didn't get a check. I didn't sign on a dotted line. So I never knew if this was real or not. I never knew if he could wake up one day and be like, nah, I changed my mind, you know? Yes. Yeah. And in fact, one day he did kick me out of Young Money for a little period of time because I had to leave for Miami and go to a show that I had booked. And he was like, what? We here working. And I'm like, but I booked a show. I don't want to get sued. I never relied on Lil Wayne. I always wanted to bring something to the table. I always wanted to have like my own buzz. And that's why I started building like the whole Twitter, social media thing on my own, you know, engaging with my fans so that I knew he would eventually hear like, yo, this chick got a buzz of her own. And then sure enough, when there started being a little bidding war for me, and Wayne was like, yo, what you mean? Like, you even thinking about not signing with Young Money? Are you crazy? And I was just like, oh, I thought you wanted just to A&R the project. He was like, well, I don't want to A&R no more. I got a label, right? Y'all got to sign to Young Money. And neither of us were going to say no out of loyalty because he had allowed us to come on the road with him without no contract signed or nothing. Mm-hmm. We were standing and, you know, performing in front of 20,000 people a night because of him. So there was no way I was going to say no. It wasn't about the monies for me. It was just about the loyalty. And so that happened, and then I started working towards that first album. And so that was the big thing. So I got a little advance. I made sure, you know, one thing, I had a great lawyer from the beginning. The lawyer that I have now is the lawyer who I signed my deal with. And one thing I made sure I didn't do was sign a 360 deal. You know, that was the one thing my lawyer put me onto that a long time ago. And thank you, Jesus, that I never had to sign a 360.